All are welcome. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Woo! Sing it, sweet sister Mercy.
Back on the weekend. I want to see a show.
Show. Book of face.
Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love.
Lots of love
For the community.
community.
Great advice. I know who I
Who that?
Who that? Hometown radio. Yo.
Show.
go for the latest brand and focus. So hometown radio show for the music.
Oh my.
That comforts my soul. It's
And
the all around
Down radio. Oh, oh.
The all around town.
Hi, Kareem. Hello, Gina. My nose is itchy.
Well, don't pick it on the air.
I'm not picking it. I'm scratching it.
What's shaking, Ceris?
Other than my itchy nose.
Dead. Killed it. Right there. Thanks, sweet sister Mercy, for that theme song. Hello, Melody.
Howdy, Melody. Hello,
Melody.
Jonathan Grooms. Guru.
Howdy, Jonathan Grooms.
Rob Paisley. Hey, babe.
First up on the YouTube channel, Rob Paisley today. Thank you.
What's up, Megan? I saw Megan on Saturday, and I had come straight from the airport. I was stuck there for like almost 30 hours, and I went straight to the food truck because we had a gig, which I would like to first say before I continue this, a big thank you to John Michael from Crown Watts, because he's on like the committee for Montgomery, where the Bell is, and my food truck. He like gave us such complimentary shout outs, like to get us into do Bastille Day, and we had such a great time, and he really pushed for us, and it was amazing. It was really kind of him. But I saw Megan, and I just was so out of it. I was like, man, this girl's going to think I'm high as because I was just like a zombie.
There is hardly anything worse than spending hours and hours in an airport.
Oh my God, it was crazy. But whatever, everybody was doing it. And I kept going on Facebook looking at all these people just complaining over. And I can't believe my life. I'm stuck here. I can't believe my life. This is the worst thing ever. I just went on vacation and now I'm stuck in a fucking airport. I was like, oh my God, relax. The
It
world
happens.
is stuck in an airport right now.
It happens. Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, sweet Megan.
I've been there. It's not a pleasant experience,
Well,
but
it's not pleasant, but whatever.
you got to live through it. You do. You got to live through it.
I just saw all these people going crazy now. I was just like, chill out. Chill.
Oh, yeah. I watched some people almost go to jail in a third world country, basically, for going crazy in the airport. You got to shut up when you're in
Just
places
shut
like that.
up.
Yeah. Quit running your yap because they take no prisoners there. They'll find you
No.
floating in the ocean.
And it's like, do you think they really want to be dealing with this themselves? No. But up,
No.
Josh.
Can you imagine being a gate agent at one of those places and having to deal with it when the airline's going to melt down like that?
I felt so bad for them. I was just like, y'all are fighting with the wrong people right now.
And Mrs. Hall around town, luckily she was delayed but got in out of some little podunk airport in Montana that has 4 gates, and she flew out of there to Minneapolis and got back. So
Well,
she was
probably because
lucky.
they don't use the same. I mean, I'm sorry. What is it? We rely on all of this tech, and I'm like, dude, I think it's making us dumber. And everything shuts down when it shuts down.
Don't we? It's doesn't that
ridiculous.
prove it? That the world could come to an end quickly if that stayed down for weeks at a time and all that, because it shut down credit cards, banks, mortgage company. I mean, it shut it all down. Can you imagine? I mean, it's just We do
Yep.
rely a lot on it. The old
rely
cash
too
money
much on it.
anymore, we don't have. And that's the sad part because you ought to be spending cash, people.
Oh,
It's
cash is king in my life. I'm like,
it's laying
and
around
this
somewhere.
is why. This is
Yeah.
why.
Where is all the cash? You ever think of that? You know, we used to have pockets full of cash, and that's how you paid for everything.
Yeah.
Where did it all go? Because, is it all sitting in some big
Corporation.
massive?
I don't know.
I mean, that's crazy.
I'll take it though.
Yeah.
Like if they want to give it to me, I'll like watch it for them. Like I'll hold it and just
watch
see
it.
what happens.
You'll take care of business.
I'll take care of it. It's fine.
Hi, Bruce. Thanks for being here. Hi, Jim Kilroy. Hi, Kara.
Hi, everybody.
Kareem.
Hi, Erica.
Kareem's a huge proponent of
Hi,
this.
Kara.
Never leave home without it.
Kareem.
Yeah. Hey, what are we going to talk about today?
And I got no idea. I saw lots of people bitching on the Facebook about things that I don't understand.
What's up with all this business again? We've relived this so many times on the show, but what's up with all this business about people not sharing venue contacts or whatever? What is up with that?
I saw that. I honestly don't even understand what the problem with that is. What is it like? So unless I'm not understanding this correctly, why wouldn't a band share it? It's not like this venue is going to have your band play every single Friday and Saturday. I can't even understand why a band wouldn't want to share a venue contact.
Well, I've had that same thing happen, and we've got 3 gig groups that people submit to for our weekly list. People have left that group and sent me a message saying, I don't want to share my venues. And then you turn right around and look on their Facebook page and it says, we're playing Friday at such and such a place. What's the difference?
But I don't even understand how it makes sense. Make it make sense. Like, if you don't want the venue you're playing at to be able to book other bands, then you're not going to have a venue to play at. I just don't understand how people's minds work. It makes 0 sense to me.
Yeah, I don't get it either. And, honestly, how many clichéic times have we said we're all in this together? But really, truly, we are.
Well, nobody's in this together. That's the problem. But the thing that I logistically doesn't even remotely make sense to me. Like, it's like one of the dumbest things I would think a band could possibly get upset with.
Right. And
literally one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
I mean, I've seen things happen where bands will share contacts and then somebody tries to undercut them. Hi, Kent. Try to undercut their price and things like that. That's just plumb evil. But if you're playing a venue, like you said, you're not going to play it. The days of being the weekly house band are over. So, what the hell does it matter? Because you're going to post it all over your page anyway that says we're playing Friday night here.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
So somebody's going to pick up the phone and say, hey, that sounds like a good place to play. Can I book there?
And if you're not promoting it and posting about it, well, then you're an even bigger a-hole.
In the secret of darkness.
And you really are looking forward to this venue closing down. Because if you're not even going to let the venue know of more bands so they can really flourish, so you actually have a venue to play at for a long period of time, and you're not going to advertise it, why the F would a venue want you to play there? I would laugh in your face. I'd be like, bye-bye.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
That was one of the bitches I've seen all week. I am doing my best, to be honest with you, other than our business stuff that we do for All Around Town Radio and our support of live local music. I'm trying to stay off the Book of Face because I am sickened by what I see on there right now. Everybody's a Secret Service agent. Everybody's this, everybody's that. Everybody's an operative. They've all carried big guns. It's just ridiculous.
So over it.
Get over it.
I'm just laughing. So I'm like, you have these people. I don't. Doesn't matter. It's not about a side. It's like you're intolerable. Like I can't even like you. It's making me just like, I was like, I don't even want to communicate with you. Just shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah. It's
Miserable. You're
really
being miserable.
given me a bad taste for a lot of people.
Oh.
And you know, whatever happened to posting puppies and happiness, you know, and your family and all that stuff. Why can't we get back to that? Why do we have to have people fighting all day long on the socials? It's just silly. And Shane says Facebook is so ridiculous.
Everybody has a wealth of knowledge by sitting and watching the exact same news station that the person next to them is watching, getting the same information that is zero. Like, I mean, stop. And yeah, you can read certain things. Absolutely. But for you to read these certain things and only think only one side, like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it. I'm just like so annoyed with some people. And some people are shocking me that they're the people I'm annoyed with. And again, it doesn't matter what side, they're all annoying.
Do you know that I posted on my personal page the other day, a little joke. It just said, I guess it's time for me to weed out all the perfect people on here because I'm not one of them. It got taken down for against community content.
Say that again.
I said, basically in a nutshell, I guess I need to remove all the perfect people from my feed because I'm not one of them.
Oh.
And it got taken down in like 5 minutes. It was hilarious.
Somebody has something against you because that's just insane that all your keeps getting taken down. You know what I mean?
No, that's because I'm on the watch list. I was told that by them. You're on the watch list because you get so many complaints. Oh boy, how does Howard Stern get away with it? Because he's a superstar, I guess.
He's a superstar, and he probably doesn't deal with Facebook.
I'm a nobody. I'm just
sends me to jail for breathing.
Loser. What do we got? Kareem says there's a time when all of us didn't know what each other thought. Yeah, maybe that was a good thing, and maybe I thought highly of people then, and I didn't care what they thought politically or anything else. I'm tired of it all.
I really just don't give it what people think. I mean, honestly, here's where I stand. Are you a good person? Do you treat animals right? Are you kind? Do you do good deeds? I really don't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah, Megan, when you get on that list, man, you can't do a damn thing on there. I have to be so careful at what I post and even what I share. And it's so stupid. And I even got the little verified check mark so I wouldn't get as easily get cloned and everything else. But satellite must have lower standards than Facebook, Kara said. Yeah, but I mean, you look at some of these people that go on these tirades on socials. I mean, it's crazy. And some of the bands that do locally. Jeez, Pete, man.
Well, that's
we've talked about that one. That's a career killer. I'm telling you, it is. Just do your thing, play your music, smile, be happy, let people enjoy you.
Yeah, Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's mind is changing. That's the point. These like on it's just that's so awesome. And it's always funny when they're like, listen, I hate both, I hate both sides, but really we can see which way you're leaning. Like your colors are showing, like, you know what I mean? It's red or blue.
And I don't give a crap at this point. I mean, I honestly, just Scott's opinion only. We're in a world of shit, and I'm not going to change it myself. One little guy's not going to change it. A whole world might, but social media is not the place to make that happen.
If it's the extremists on both sides, nothing's going to change. People need to open their minds.
Not going to happen. So circling back around to this thing about these bands that are posting, I don't share my venue contacts. Now, I have to agree with if somebody in confidence gave you their cell phone number direct and said, call me direct, that's a whole different world. It is. I would never share somebody's phone number. I had someone share my number recently to somebody trying to sell me something. And I thought, that was a dick move on that person's part a little bit, but it happens. And and then you air it on Facebook and you tell everybody and people look at you like, wow, why would you say that? I mean, why would you say that about other musicians and stuff? And by the way, can I also say I was at your place on Saturday or Friday night?
Yeah.
With Second Wind. Oh my God.
Aren't they great?
Oh, well, I've seen them, but I haven't seen them with the full 10 piece and all that.
Yeah.
I don't think the last time they were there, they didn't have as big of a band playing, but oh my, what a night. Yeah. These people were partying in there.
Yeah, people love them. They've got a great follow, like a great crowd, and they're just so talented and they're so good.
Yeah. and they're such nice guys too. And I had to love, and I don't know his name, but the little short guy in the band who's wearing a set of headphones and he's wearing a Rage Against the Machine shirt playing trumpet. I just thought that is a classic moment in music there. It was so cool. And just had a great time. I did a lot of bouncing around because I kept getting delayed to pick up at the airport. Yeah. And it was tough. So, but it was fun because I got the chance to see, I saw Erica. I got the chance to see
She sent
Mark.
me a picture.
Yeah. It was great to see them, and all your staff. It couldn't have been any nicer. I mean, it's just, it's great to be in that venue and have the fun. And man, you had a crowd in there. Talk about a diverse crowd too for that band, young to old to, every race, creed, color, everything. I mean, everybody was having a blast.
That's part of what I like about their band is they appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
It's just good music.
It is. And I took a screenshot or a shot of their set list, and I was going through it yesterday as I talked on the show, and it's like every song is a banger, man. Every song is one of those everybody can relate to.
They do it right.
They do. It was a good time.
Because I say it all the time, wait for the second set. That's when it starts getting good. I you know how much I hate that. I think to myself, why isn't every set your good set? Why isn't every song your banger? Like I can't even comprehend that. That makes no sense to me. But second win does it right.
They hit it from the get-go. I mean, I got there late, but I looked at the set list. I mean, my God, it's like from start to finish, they are just hit after hit after hit. And some stuff that they go deep with too that's kind of fun that you listen to and you say, wow, I haven't heard that song in years, but it's a great song. And people are up dancing to it and having fun. It's not like they went to sit down, I mean, they were. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that.
I was watching the cameras at the airport because I was stuck at the airport, and I was like, oh, everybody's having fun. I was like, and Erica was taking pictures and sending it to me.
Yeah, she snapped one of us there. That was nice of her. And I love Erica. Just a good soul. She's
such a good soul.
And Chad says love a great horn section. How you doing, Applehead, as they refer to you?
Applehead.
What's going on, buddy? He's DJ Chatty Chad now. That's an inside joke, but yeah, get it there, DJ Chad.
Chad's a funny effer.
He is. He's hilarious. When second wind does 25 or 6-4, you're in for a good time. Yeah, and if you like that kind of, Chicago, any band with a horn section, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Chicago, all those, they kill it. They do. So who's got a topic out there? Somebody throw a quick topic in. If something's under your skin, let us know today, because we were talking about that one that's popping up. There's some others on there. There is so much infighting going on right now between people on the Book of Face that's not related to politics either. I'm sick of it. And I don't choose freaking sides. Michael Bolton, I celebrate his. Shane, I expect a full set of Michael Bolton the next time I see you, man.
Play this, or we could play this or that, but it would be like we haven't really, like, I don't have anything prepared.
Chad Applegate, DJ C Dizzle. I love it. It is.
Why don't we do this or that anymore? We should do this or that. Everybody really enjoys it.
We've just been so damn busy. We get on here 3 minutes before we got to go on because both of us are cranking it. And
that's true.
It's crazy.
What, Jim? You're saying do something fun. What would be fun?
Thank you, Jim. What? Like Ceris dances or what? I mean, what are we talking about here? Kareem said one topic we kicked around a while back was ethics of how to replace a band member. Yeah, that's interesting. How do you replace a band member without it getting shitty? That's a good question. But what do we got?
Well, I will say this. Nothing irritates me. I know I've spoken of this before, but I had a band that their lead singer retired, but they didn't tell anybody. And I was like, this is not even the same band. Like, this is literally not even the same band. Not even close. And you're asking for the same price. You didn't even tell me. And you're asking for the same price. And, the lead singer is the one that brought all the people too. You know what I mean? And he was the show. And I was like, well, no, like, this is not even like this is not even close. There's a reason he was the lead singer. You know what I mean? Like, this is not even close. No. So that's completely like, that to me is so wrong. So wrong.
Hey, Jim, some of my summer jams. Thank
Shane.
you for that.
It is Shane. Very
what do you
hard.
say? Singers are rough to, yeah.
Let the audience ask the questions. We'll do, if you guys want to ask this or that, do it. We'll answer.
All right, I'll throw out my summer jams to Jim. He wants to know some summer songs I think that we like. I'm going to start with Summer Breeze by Seals and Croft, The Boys of Summer, Summertime by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Long Hot Summer, Keith Urban's in there. What else do I have? Summer Nights by Olivia and John Travolta. That's a good one. Suddenly Last Summer by the Motels, one of my favorites. Summertime Blues, Alan Jackson. This is my playlist of summer tunes for Name That Tune last week. Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift. Summer Girls by LFO. And last but not least, Summer of 69. That rounds out my top 10. See, Jim, you ask and ye shall receive.
Jim, I like Frozen. And Roger, congratulations. Hi, Dawn. Guess who's calling me right now? Kathy. Like, she knows I'm doing this show. And she's
Answer it.
Should I answer it?
Yes. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, you're on the air. How can I help you? Oh, shit, she said. Yeah.
Hi, Kathy. Too bad you can't patch her through. That'd be great.
Bye.
Too bad you couldn't patch her through the board there. That'd have been great. Oh, what do we got? Who else is out there? Roger says, my middle daughter had her first baby last week, my third grandson.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Roger, congratulations, my friend. Keep your motor running, Jim. Thank you for that.
Running.
All right, most risque song.
You love and only jam when by yourself.
Okay. Most risque song. I gotta say, I love Prince's Kitty Control. I'll leave it at that. Oh. Yes, I like that one. I jam that one out once in a while. Don Hudson says, summertime, summertime. Thank you, Don. What's Megan got?
You're sick of hearing cover bands play.
Oh, my God. Can I say Tennessee Whiskey?
See, that doesn't bother me. It's such a nice song.
It is a great song, but it's freaking overplayed.
I don't really care. I like it. If it was a song I didn't like, but I'm not one of those people. I'm also one of those people that really love the song that every band hates to play. What is it called?
Wagon Wheel?
No. No. Creedence Clearwater. Oh,
no. Are you thinking of Mustang Sally?
No.
No.
Not Creedence.
No.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know. If I could read your mind, I'd make $1 million. All right. So I can't do that. There'd be people that would pay me to do that.
No. What am I thinking of?
Shane said Kitty Control. I love it. I had to clean that one up.
In to watch Karis drink Mind Erasers. Oh my God, guys. Freebird. Yes. Mark, you got it. Freebird. I love Freebird.
Thank you. Hi, Brian Peters.
Hi, Brian. I love you. Yeah. Well, so.
Proud Mary. That's one. Yeah.
I got pretty drunk on Mind Erasers a couple weeks ago. And I don't really drink. So.
I thought you don't really drink. And this is like the third time in a month you've said I got pretty drunk.
I got a lot going on. I know, but it's the third time in a year. So whatever. It's fine. Let it go. Yeah, but that's about it. Like, I'm not going to be able to. That's about it.
Thank you, Bill. That's another good topic. Audience etiquette. We've talked about the woo girls screaming and over some beautiful song that somebody wrote that they're trying to play. Yeah. Mark Bransford, how are you, man? He was on the same flight as Mrs. Hall around town.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were.
I love Proud Mary.
By Prince. Yes. Thank you, Kara. Proud Mary. You do? You love that song?
I love that song. But I love Tina Turner. Like, love Tina Turner.
Yeah, I don't disagree, Don, that Tennessee Whiskey is a great song. I mean, it was a great song before it was remade, but it is overdone. And it's like Wagon Wheel was for a while. And it's like, don't stop believing.
I like them all. I don't really care. I do.
Jim's like digging deep here, going back to the Carpenters and Mamas and the Papas.
What's in a mind eraser? So you get like a rocks glass, and some people it's like made with like vodka, Kahlua, and then soda water, and it filled to the top, and you have like a bunch of little straws, like 3 straws, and you have to suck it really, really, really fast. And it F's you up. But I make mine with vanilla vodka and Sprite.
That was a very unique description. Don't do that on your OnlyFans page, okay? I'm just saying.
No, I don't have an
All right.
OnlyFans page.
All right. Let's move on. Mark, it's funny. When will it be okay to play Freebird or Stairway to
I
Heaven
agree,
again?
Mark.
I like both of those songs. I like a band that can do jam Freebird at the end and do that, right? So many people just sing the first part of it and then drop out of it, and I think that sucks. But thank you, Shane DeMoss. You have a great night as well.
Bye, Shane.
And Chris Lee doesn't mind
Smoke
doing
on the
Freebird.
water.
Oh yeah, that is old. That
You know
Smoke on
what
the
though?
Water.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now. I understand that like most of the bands are tired of hearing it and like the real music artists, but you play that in a bar, the whole crowd is going to go crazy. So I don't know. If it works, it works.
It's all about your crowd.
They just like it. They want to hear something that they can like. They're like, I know that song. I can sing along.
I mean, if you're in one of those bars where it's tearing your beer night every night, you can you can play some sad country songs too. And there's people in there that'll get upset if you play something upbeat. It's like, no, I want to be depressed, please.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Sweet Caroline Dawn throws that in. That's a great sing along. It is. I don't think that's been overplayed in the band world for me, but and neither is Freebird. I like Freebird. Anybody that wants to pull that off and can play it well, I'd like to hear it. And Leonard Skinner is harder to play than most think. Yeah, play it like the album. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not real tough to play, and I'm going to get hate for this, but like some Beatles songs, the early Beatles, because they weren't processed in the studio and all those very well. It was just like you can get up there and play the chords and do your thing. But it's some of these songs are tougher than they look when people shout out the requests. Crowds like them. I just personally don't need to hear them again. Eric says, "Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I get it."
Yeah. Let's circle back to Kareem's comment. How do you replace somebody in your band tactfully and with diplomacy and not ruin your whole band? What do you think? Is there any way to do that? Because, I mean, if it's amicable, I guess, and they all say, yeah, I'm leaving the band and they're going to get this person and that guy leaving the band or gal, they endorse the new person, all that. I think that works really well if it's somebody that's the same caliber.
I think that yes. I also think that it depends what position they hold. I think it's much harder to just replace a lead singer. I
agree, Bonnie. I do. Don't be a hater on me for that comment, because I agree. Some ballads are really good.
Some ballads are really good.
And they're not depressing. But you know the kind of bar I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Where there's 4 people sitting there who sit there every evening, unfortunately. God love them.
Yeah.
And they're just not happy. Yeah. What else? Megan Miller has to say. We are not a country ballad band, but always play Devil Went Down to Georgia. Yeah, that's one that everybody, I mean, if you've seen Megan do it, or you've seen Audio Graffiti does it great. When they had the fiddle player in there, man, it was crazy.
Right. So, where it gets hard is when you have someone in it that is causing issues and you have decided you need to move him or her. Well, if somebody's causing issues, bye.
Right. And it's interesting because if you're one of those bands that has pooled your resources, maybe that guy owns the PA and it's tough to get rid of him, or maybe that guy provides this, that, or the other. Or the big thing to be careful of if you're a band is if that person that you're ousting is your social media person, because they can literally just wipe your whole page off the face of the earth tomorrow and you got to start over, like Ceris had to do with hers when she got hacked. Or whatever it was. Is it hacked? Is that the term for that one?
I definitely got,
Yeah, you got hijacked. I mean, somebody was on there.
I got hijacked. They did nasty things with my,
Yeah. And I just saw today that our friends from Mr. Burroughs Tavern, she's lost all admin access to her page, along with anybody else that was an admin. However, the page is still up and no one's posted anything bad on it. So I don't know what's occurred.
It's coming.
Yeah. Somebody's probably changed all the stuff.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, she's got the same amount like you had, like 10,000 followers or whatever. And it's going to probably go bye-bye and have to start over. Thank you, Bonnie. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for joining us. Who else we got on here? Brad's late. Thank you, Brad.
I heard, Chad. I heard he was awful.
What's that? Chad is great. So, yeah, how would you tactfully do that, I think, to replace somebody in your band, especially if it's somebody that's just not working out? You know, it happens.
It happens. Some of my favorite bands have had to change players. And for some, it was okay. It worked. And for others, it's noticeable.
You know, I've seen them have to replace a player in the band that they dearly loved, but couldn't deal with the wife or girlfriend.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen that happen more than once. And that's sad because the boys or girls in the band are all tight, and then somebody comes in and creates havoc.
Yep.
Hi, 7 West. Steven is here. Do you remember him?
C21.
I don't know. I saw him the other night, though. I saw him playing.
He exists?
With Denim Deluxe. They were out having a good time. It was fun. Don said it only happened once for us. Yeah. It's really a tough thing to get rid of somebody. Shane says that's called the Yoko syndrome. Yes. And man, it happens too. There's, you get some girlfriend that thinks she runs the show and then wants to behind the scenes. I've seen it recently. Somebody behind the scenes telling people in the audience what they needed to be doing for this band and tips and blah. It's like, if the band only knew this was going on out in the audience, Speaking of Denim Deluxe, Lee Dixon is in the house.
Oh,
one of the greatest frontmen of all time.
Gosh, I love Lee. What a great human. What a great human.
Kareem says back a long time ago when he was in one, it was very straightforward. The other members wanted to do it.
I wish it was always like that.
Yeah, well, but you acted like an adult too. That's the other thing, because some people just don't take that kind of stuff very well. Rejection is not a good thing for a lot of people. Randy Watts, take him to the train station.
I love me some Randy.
I love Randy. Yes, Dave Shore says that's why he's been single for 20 years. I love you, Dave Shores. He's a good man right there. What's up for Taco Tuesday? Jim's out there today. I don't know. What have you been drinking, Jim? Diet Coke? Is something in that Diet Coke?
High on the Diet Coke.
He is happy, all jacked up on.
You know what I'm going to take away from today's episode, though, is you and I have to find time for this or that because the audience really, really likes it. So I'm going to guarantee that next Tuesday we have a this or that.
Listen to her talk now, people. When she slides into this program at 30 seconds prior and says,
yeah, I guess that is going to be part of I'm moving this week.
Yes.
Closing on a house and moving.
Keep
I'm going to make it happen,
head.
though. I'm going to make it happen.
Keep that in your head. In cover bands, it's hard to do, he says, but even harder in original bands, songwriters. Yeah, that's especially when you see breakups happen in like very popular national acts and things. That gets silly. I mean, Van Halen's a perfect description of it. I mean, it is Van Halen. Just look at that history.
Yeah.
But they made it through the breakup. They did, and they were very successful. Even though I'm a Roth fan, I'll say that. I love Sammy Hagar. It's great, but I just liked Van Halen with Roth. I did.
What do you mean, Kara? Hookup? Like hookup? There is that like that term is very broad. To some people, hookup is like a kiss, and some people it's anal. So what do you think? Which one is it? Somewhere in the middle?
Jesus. Please help me. Oh, I'm going to be kicked off the internet.
Hey, Scott Clark.
I was trying to read some other comments here, but that one, your comment has just absolutely shaken me to my shoes.
Do it. Do it. Would I rather do it or skinny dip? I don't know. One seems far more enjoyable.
Oh.
Oh, say happy birthday to your mom, Chad. I apologize, everybody. Facebook, this is my fault. Sorry for ruining your family show. My bad. Oh, he's mad.
Oh my God, Becky,
I'm sorry, I forgot I was on air.
We have taken a jet to straight to you know where. We have. Oh my God. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this?
What's no? What are we saying no to?
I don't know.
No, we like it. See, they like it. Well, one person does. Bonnie does.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you.
Melody and Dawn, what are you saying no to? The trombone into it there. Oh.
Thank you. I threw that in there just for you, Dawn.
Ratings are high, though.
Yes. Ratings.
See, I apologize.
Let's take it back to a nicer spot.
Oh, say no.
Can we please take it back to a nicer spot?
What? Yes. Well, I apologize, everybody, for saying words that could be offensive to some.
Oh, these comments are going to get me kicked off the internet, people. It ain't your page you're doing it on. Keep that in mind. Crikey. When next week, when I'm saying, sorry, my page has been removed. I feel like you're both being naughty. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm never naughty. Naughty.
Anyways, let's move on.
Kara. All right, we only got a minute or two left. Anything you have? Anything you have this week? What do you got going this week? Talk about it.
What do I got going this week? Okay, well, tonight is Singo. Tomorrow we have Voodoo Child. He's doing his acoustic, which is awesome. If you guys have not seen him live, you truly have to see him live. He's remarkable. We've got our jam on Thursday, which I'm going to be selling tickets because we have the Jacob Memorial Ride on Saturday that they have. It's this big thing, Jacob Baker Memorial Ride. Very sweet, sad story, but great outcome. And they're giving away 2 motorcycles, and one of them is going to be at the bar at the Bell and the Bear. So I'm selling tickets for that and T-shirts, and it all goes to them. Like it's a great thing, and you can win a motorcycle. So Thursday we have the gym, and I'm going to be selling those tickets. And then on Friday we have the interns, and then on Saturday for the ride, the Jacob Baker ride, that kicks off at like 12:30 to 2:30, and we have the Cat Campbell and the $2 Pistols playing, and then later that night we have the Jamie Carr band playing as well. And Sunday we don't have live music, but it's gonna be a great week of music for some good causes.
Is there a fundraiser Sunday, or is that the following?
No, that's on August 4th, and that is for Kat
okay.
Campbell, because she was in a horrific car accident and her car got totaled, and it's her only way of transportation going to gigs, and no health insurance, nothing. So we're all coming together, the blues community. Can I just say this one thing? Brian from Mansion Hill Tavern, he owns Mansion Hill Tavern, one of my favorite bars. It's a blues bar. Such a great human. Everybody should go check it out. So they also have an excellent food menu. Called me today, and he's like, what if they have a great blues jam on Sunday nights? And he said, what if we bring the blues jam to you for Kat Campbell's fundraiser to help with that? I mean, I was like, that's so generously and kind of you. Like, I mean, that's amazing. So everybody go show some love to Mansion Hill Tavern, please, because that kind of generosity and kindness is something epic. But yes, we are having a fundraiser for her on August 4th from like 3 till we're not sure, because of that jam session is going to add to the hours. So it'll be great.
That's fun. It is.
Mansion Hill has been around for forever. It's one of the oldest bars, and it's one of my favorite bars.
Hi, Gina. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
and that's what it's all about, working together like that, and two venues coming together for a cause. I think that's awesome.
It is awesome.
And
I
you know,
mean,
you do your share of fundraising, we know, and it's always an epic fundraiser, no matter what you touch. And this one will be the same. So,
Bill, I know this really bothers you, and it bothers me sometimes too. But you have to remember that sometimes bars, people talk. There's alcohol involved, and it does happen. And I understand that it's frustrating. I get frustrated too. But unfortunately, it kind of comes with the territory. Not all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it's going to happen.
yeah.
And sometimes you got to take the good with the bad, and
There's always that guy or that girl.
it happens.
That's going to be loud in a place.
Enjoy. Yeah.
Hi, Amy. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying still find a way to really enjoy it, because it is still happening.
Righto. Well, it's been a good time with you today.
I don't think it's Vogel, Jim.
No, I don't either.
It's not. You're thinking of somebody else.
You're thinking of Brian Vogel with that does some promoting for Crown Watts and such there.
Yeah, you're thinking that's a completely different person.
Yep. So, Ceris.
Maybe join their conversation. You're sounding angry, Bill.
Bill's set in his ways. He
is.
He doesn't like lights in his eyes either. I know that.
I don't like lights in my eyes either. And I don't disagree with Bill, but
show's a show, unfortunately. You can't control it. And
you can't always control it.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad sometimes.
Everybody has choices to make.
Yeah.
Whether you go or you don't know. Brian Connor. Thank you, Gina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brian Connor.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. Bill's one of a kind, he says. I love it. You're a hell of a video guy, Bill. I'll say that for you, though. I like that a lot. Melody, thank you for that comment. And yeah, everybody that loves music wants to tell people to shut up. I mean, I go to concerts and people behind me, it's like, why did they pay a ticket? They've had a conversation about work the entire time with the person next to them for 2 hours. I mean, it is. I agree with that, but you're not going to change it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to see somebody really fun, watch Mrs. Hall around town, turn around and try to get in a fight with him. And then I got a referee. It's always a good time. And yes. How about it, Ceris? What else? Anything else before we go?
No, I don't think so.
You got nothing. Got nothing. Okay. Well, we're going to get out of here today. Hey, I'll be on tomorrow with some lovely ladies from that are going to be playing Friday night at Element Eatery, and they'll be joining me at noon tomorrow. You haven't had a chance? I know you were out of town to watch, but Tom Peterson from Cheap Trick, that interview was so good with Mike Reeder from the Village Theater and Rob Olson. And that was on last week on Wednesday with the band. This week we're talking about an event going on Friday night at Element Eatery, so join us for that one. And then we have the Lebanon Blues Fest on the next following Wednesday. Going to talk about some of the folks playing that.
Nice.
And then our Thursday Who's Playing Out, brought to you by our friends at Heather's down in Springboro. And that is the list, as we call it, of who's playing at all the venues in the tri-state and anybody that submits to us. So that's how it works. And hopefully I'll be here next week after today's show. And Ceris, I'm going to haunt you if I lose my page. You know that, right?
I'm so sorry. I just forget that I'm on air and I'm just talking, and I know.
You're just being Ceris, and we love you for that.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Scott Clark.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Scott
you.
Clark.
Shane DeMoss, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. And yes. And
thanks, Shane. Thanks for leaving, but not really leaving.
Yeah, he was going to go earlier, and then he had to throw the A word in there and really tune things up a little bit. And Bonnie, thank you so much for being here. Guys, we appreciate you joining us every Tuesday. And if you have a topic, please send it to us. And we'll try to get hot topic, or we'll try to get this or that on next week.
Yes.
As well. Won't we, Ceris?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. Count on you.
I'm going to make it happen.
I'll hold you accountable.
I'm going to make it happen.
Let's get out of here. You want to?
All right. Let's just leave this place.
You want to just leave abruptly today?
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it.
Bye everybody, and then go.
Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.